There's a story about the potential for a story about Michigan football that may potentially come out, that may potentially saddle them with a 1 or 2 year postseason ban because of the spying that happened. Okay. I don't know if that factors into the odds to win the Big Ten according to DraftKings, because Ohio State is the favorite, followed by Oregon, then it's Penn State, then it's Michigan, and then way down the list is USC and Iowa. You have a top-heavy Big Ten with Ohio State, Oregon, and Penn State, and Michigan as well. But Michigan may face a 1 or 2 year postseason ban because of what happened with the spying scandal, Connor Stallion. There's a documentary coming out. I think it's called Sign Stealer. I guess they've already made up their mind that he's guilty of doing something. If it's called Sign Stealer.
Spoiled the ending.
Yes. But they have a documentary coming out on that. And I don't know if this is the NCAA going, wait a minute, they have evidence? They're going to do a documentary? Maybe we should punish Michigan. But what I read was there is the potential for a story to talk about the potential for a 1 or 2 year postseason ban for Michigan football. I don't know if it's anything other than that. My source with the Big Ten was kind of tight-lipped on it and didn't want to speculate on anything. Yes, Paul.
Yeah, there's according to MLive, there's an 11-page notice of allegations that was released to Michigan. It doesn't say what the result is of the investigation, but the allegations against him. Can't you? If Michigan gets a postseason ban for 1 or 2 years, they're going to go full blast and fight this. This is, scholarship reduction is no big deal. Little things like that, but a postseason ban, they will not take that one.
Well, there's other schools that have had postseason bans. I don't know if everybody goes crazy and calls the law department and says we're going after the NCAA.
They did, though, initially, right when the first charges happened.
Yeah, and how'd that go? Remember Harbaugh says, I look forward to our day in court, and then what happened? They backed away. So I don't know. They may try to call the NCAA's bluff. Let's see if it happens here. But I'm guessing if the NCAA is actually going to somehow get out of the building, out of their shadow and do something, then they probably have enough. But I don't know if Michigan's like, all right, we're going to fight you, so maybe you reduce it. It's 1 season, postseason ban as opposed to 2. But once again, there's a report, I shouldn't say a report, there's a story about the potential for a story that has to do with Michigan being punished for the cheating scandal. We make way for the man who makes us smarter when it comes to college football, one of our favorites. Andy Staples covers college football for On3 Sports. Let's start with Michigan here, because it feels like there's a report about a potential report that Michigan could be facing a postseason ban 1 or 2 seasons. Where do we stand with this, and what exactly are the allegations that could be pending?
Well, so that's from Chris Ballas at our Michigan site, the Wolverine at On3. And basically, this is the Connor Stallions case. This is the advanced scouting, was Connor Stallions and his network of spies going around and videoing people's signals so that he could then relay them to Michigan coaches, which, advanced scouting is against the rules in college football. It was banned in the 90s as a cost-cutting measure, basically one of those, if Toledo can't do it, Michigan can't do it sort of things. And so they get caught doing that last year. That's tacked on to some other stuff that they'd already been working on with Jim Harbaugh, which involved basically him getting a cheeseburger for some guys that were already committed to Michigan that wanted to come in and look at the campus during COVID. But all of that is now getting mashed together, and we're waiting to see what happens. And it could take a long time. And basically, what Chris reported is that they're talking about potentially going after a postseason ban, but it's such a preliminary stage here. Like, this is going to take months to years to get resolved.
Okay.
Michigan's going to fight like hell.